Do you have a video interview coming up? Are you wondering how to seem less awkward in your next video interview? If so, stick around because in this video, I'm going to teach you how to prepare for your next video interview and how to seem less awkward on camera. Hi there, if we've never met before, I'm Heather Austin from ProfessorAustin.com and the Career Club on Facebook. And on this channel, I teach simple solutions to help you build a business or launch a career you love. So if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Video interviews seem to be one of the fastest growing interview strategies for large companies like Nike, Intel, Deloitte, and even Carnival Cruise Lines. So why is this type of interview strategy so popular? And why are so many companies using video interviews to screen potential candidates? Well, here are just a few of the reasons. They cost less, they're easier to conduct than face-to-face interviews, and hiring can be done faster. Here's the other thing. It's been proven that when video interviews are used in the hiring process, it actually lowers the company's turnover rate and produces an overall higher quality employee. So here's the problem. How can a candidate like you be yourself on camera and ace the interview? Job interviews are already tough enough, but add a camera and no human contact and it proves to be a tough situation. So I'm here to help you in your next video interview. Let's jump into it. Tip number 1 is to test your equipment. Most interviews can be done on your computer, a mobile device, or a tablet. Pick what device you are most comfortable with and make sure it is powered up 100% before the interview starts. Also, make sure your internet connection is working. The last thing you want to have happen during your video interview is for your internet connection to go out. This leads us to tip number 2. Test your AVL, or otherwise known as audio, visual, and lighting. Let's first talk about audio. When the time comes, you want to find a nice, quiet place to conduct your interview. You don't want distractions like a barking dog or a crying baby. These noises will break your concentration and make you fumble over your words. And don't conduct your interview at your current place of employment. You want to plan ahead and make sure you have a spot picked out before your interview starts. To make sure your voice is heard clearly, make sure you use some type of earbuds. If you're using your mobile device, you might opt for a more sophisticated approach, such as a portable video mic. Rode has a great option. It's called the Video Mic Me. The great thing about it is that it's multi-directional. I'll go ahead and place a link to the Video Mic Me in the description below. Let's move on to the visual component of a video interview. In particular, your camera placement. Your camera should be no further than arm's length away, and your eyes should be about 2/3 from the top of your screen. If your interview will be conducted on a platform like HireView, you'll actually have a place designated on the screen that shows you where to line your face up. Now, to make sure that your device is at eye level, you may need to prop it up. Consider using a stack of books or a box. If you're using a mobile device, you may need to use some type of tripod to stabilize it. Here's a tip I received from someone a while back. Angle your camera down ever so slightly. This provides the ideal picture and it allows someone to better read your body language. When it comes to your background, make sure it is clean. You don't want your dirty clothes or a messy bookshelf behind you. Let's move on to lighting. One of the best rules of thumb when it comes to lighting is to place yourself in front of a window. This actually provides the best natural light and brings out your natural skin tones. If you can't seem to find a window that works well for your setup, try placing a light directly behind or on either side of your device. Keeping in mind that you don't want too much light because it will wash you out. Let's move on to tip number 3. Choose your clothing ahead of time. You want to dress as you would for a regular interview. For men, my recommendation is a white shirt with a tie. For women, would be a blouse or a blazer over a blouse. It doesn't hurt to research company culture and then dress up one notch from that. Also, consider what colors do you look best in on camera. If you don't know, try picking some solid, darker colors and taking a picture of yourself or a short video clip and then reviewing it. This leads us to tip number 4. Practice, practice, practice. One of the best ways to practice is to film yourself answering common interview questions, such as, what are your greatest strengths? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or out of all the other candidates, why should we hire you? Now, I know this might seem awkward, but I promise you, doing this will get out some of the interview day jitters. Another thing when it comes to practicing is to practice your body language. Practice your hand gestures, your head movements. You don't want to move too much and you don't want to fidget, but you also don't want to be a rigid statue. Try to be as natural as possible. Another thing to practice is practice looking directly at the camera. And then practice pausing and taking a breath before each interview question. This allows your mind to reset and allows you to better compose your thoughts. And then finally, tip number 5 is to prepare important documents or notes ahead of time. This includes printing out your resume and having it in front of you. Also, jot down important notes about the company and don't be afraid to break eye contact from the camera for just a few seconds. This actually provides more of a natural flow to the interview. Just make sure you don't look away for too long. Let's recap the 5 strategies to a successful video interview. Tip number 1, make sure you test your equipment before you start. Tip number 2, make sure your AVL or audio-visual lighting is spot on. Tip number 3, choose your clothing ahead of time. Tip number 4, practice, practice, practice. And then tip number 5, prepare important documents or notes ahead of time. So thanks you guys for sticking with me until the end. I have a special bonus just for you. It's called the Ultimate Guide to Staying Positive During Your Job Search. It's a step-by-step resource guide that will give you action steps that you can take today to overcome the overwhelm and frustration of the job search process. So I have a question for you. What's the most uncomfortable thing about a video interview? Please feel free to share your comments and connect with others below. And if you know someone that might benefit from this video, please feel free to share it with them. Also, don't forget to hit the like button below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video.